With this growing trend, how do patrons navigate the legality of social districts?
We want to bring in Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes into this discussion. One of the things there that it definitely doesn't do, it doesn't mean that you're allowed to be publicly intoxicated to the point where police need to remove you. It doesn't protect you from that, does it?
It doesn't. It doesn't allow you to drive drunk as well. I mean, there are a number of things that it doesn't do, but it does set up parameters, and I should say borders, for where you can drink. And so within the law, it says that there must be visible signs letting you know where the district is located, and it outlines the type of materials, the type of individuals that can have it. Permittees are what they call them. Normally, folks that already have a license from the ABC board will be a permittee, and you can have it on non-permittee property as long as it's within that zone. I think the law did an excellent job describing it. Normally, laws are ambiguous. There's always holes trying to figure it out. I think they did a great job of making sure they didn't mess this one up to ensure that they didn't put patrons or just average folks that aren't even drinking in a situation where they're confused. I mean, it lays it out pretty crystal clear.
There are always people that take advantage of a system, right? And so there will be people, unfortunately, that don't abide by the law, that either try to drive while drinking too soon, or they go into business stumbling, or they don't have the right cup, or whatever it may be. But obviously, the city wouldn't have passed this ordinance, I guess, if you will, if it was unsuccessful. So these businesses in the communities are hoping to get the best out of this.
Your goal is always to try to find ways to get people to push them into your communities, right? And so where you have these thriving areas like a Burkdale, like a South End, like a Plaza Midwood, that have a number of local businesses that want to try to find ways to generate income. And think about it, COVID kind of wrecked that whole in-person area anyway. And so as companies are trying to force individuals back to work, like we talked about in that last piece, right here you can see we're trying to force people back into going out and shopping and being in locations. And so while we have a lot of breweries around here, while we have a lot of great restaurants, what we don't have is that atmosphere where folks can go and just be and hang out. And so in encouraging them to do that in a place where it's legal to not open carry a firearm, but open carry a drink is a new novel idea. And so 2022, when Governor Cooper signed off on this, the General Assembly did, again, an excellent job of ensuring that they gave local municipalities the rights to pass these types of things. So Charlotte has done it, and they're working through the way of making sure that folks can have this in their community. Right on their webpage, if you want to get a social district in your neighborhood, there's a form. You can go on there and fill it out right on the City of Charlotte's webpage and tell them, hey, come look at our community. Is our community a fit for a social district? Do we meet with the requirements of what you're looking for to have there? And let us know the next steps. So they're looking to try to create more, and I think this is a great thing to encourage businesses to have more people interact with them.